Hey guys, it's Jazzy Diva with the Flow. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are just now tuning in for the first time, I am Jazzy Diva. I focus on, you know, knowing, following your path, encouraging others to follow their path in this journey of life. And I share part of myself and part of my life. So definitely check out the videos that I have. And I like being creative. I like putting myself out there. I like just being unique and different. So hopefully, the different flows of videos that I put out to all of you. Um, hopefully, all of you are enjoying it. I do appreciate the love, the likes. Um, it means a lot. That means that some of you are feeling me. Okay, that means I'm doing something great, or good. But putting great out there. Um, so I just thought I'll, you know, introduce myself to those of you who have not, seen any of my videos, or this is just popped up and you are seeing me for the first time. You kind of know, who I am, and for the rest of you, kind of give you an update. Um, you know, we are close to the end of the year, and a lot of things I've been um, focusing on, which has been a lot of different things. Um, I have taken some time to, I believe I said this in other videos, and if not, um, I do apologize, but I feel like I have. I strongly feel like I have. Because when I talk about how life be life in, and sometimes in life you just have to go in the flow, I feel like I have already went over this, but I have taken some time to kind of make sure what's school being in full effect for my kids, making sure that parent role, because I have to wear two different hats: fun jazzy diva and then mom. um, and those of you who are caregivers, guardians, uh, parents, um, when school is in session, sometimes time is not fully yours. Um, all the time. You try to squeeze those little moments for yourself. Um, that's why I'm always, advocating for take time for yourself. And when you do take time for yourself, make sure you make the most of it when you do so. Um, so I've been basically, with work and getting off of work and doing homework with the kids, and then dinner, and then other um, household things that needs to get done, and then doing some self development things for myself, because I'm learning, different social media. I have learned and learning different social media techniques, that is beneficial. Um, that's basically where my um, attention has been, but mainly focusing on who comes first, which is my kids, because sometimes my kids be a lot. um, and so therefore those are my priorities. And so definitely prioritize what you have going on in your life, um, especially if you are, you know, in the same go through the same thing. I If you are currently going through the same thing I'm going through, where you have to go to work and come home from work, um, pick up your kids, and then you have to get dinner started, and then you have to, with homework and all that, the routine of how the flow of routines go. Plug in Jazzy Diva with the flow. Um, so yeah, so I've been making sure that I manage my time wisely, because me YouTubing is a hobby, um, and um, I already went through the story. If you story about like why I am doing what I'm doing, definitely refer. Once again, if this is your first time watching me right now, definitely refer to the other videos to kind of get the backstory. I'm sure at some point I will share again, um, why I'm potting, because it is the topic to obviously to continue to keep promoting and help encourage others. But because this is just an update, I just want to make sure that all of you who, you know, my returning viewers and subscribers, just kind of get an update of um, what's going on, um, with me. So that's pretty much has been my focus, um, so far, of like, the kids, and some up and coming events is happening, with the holidays, the transition of the season change, the time change. Um, it's just things just keep going, going, going. Exciting, but going, going, going. Um, so I pretty much been getting ready for some future events, that is happening in the near future, and um, some great news, that has been that has been going on. I can't announce too much just yet, but some things are in the works, which I'm excited for, and I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to jinx anything. So, I am working on some stuff, so that is great news. Um, but I am pacing myself, with the things that is happening. Um, and let's see. Um, I entered a contest I am excited about. So, hopefully, hopefully I will win this contest. I'm excited about it. I'm truly excited about it. It is for a great cause, and it is, um, bringing, breast cancer awareness, to everyone. And this is the reason why I signed up for breast cancer. The contest is because it is breast cancer awareness. Loved ones, dear to my heart, has passed away from cancer. Um, there were different types of cancer, but cancer, and it it the the contest that I entered, um, it is a voting contest, and people obviously has to vote for me, and it also brings awareness to the foundation, who is doing the contest, so people know more about who they are as a foundation, and it just keeps helping, other people be aware that cancer is affecting everyone, whether you're an adult or a child, and it just kind of brings that constant awareness that we all need to make sure that we take care of ourselves and help take care of others that may be going through cancer. And also to just to kind of keep us kind of focused on um, we're human and caring for others and giving, to others in need. It just keeps that groundation of focusing on, you know, what's important. And there's obviously other illness out there. However, with October being um, September, October, um, November, basically majority of the months, there's something about um, different parts of cancer that we, you know, focus on and make sure that we are aware, bring awareness to. We want to just make sure that we keep ourselves helpful to others. I feel like that's the best way for me to say it. So I have entered a contest for that reason of just slightly my tribute for my loved ones, more so, who have passed away from cancer. So, anywho, I am excited about that. So, see where that goes. And webinars. I've been doing webinars as well. The webinars, to help me, with this YouTube thing. I'm still learning and growing and learning. Um, to keep myself, aware of how to do what I'm doing, and keep myself educated on different techniques. I don't believe that I'm gonna. I mean, at some point, hopefully, I'll be really good at it. But I'm okay that I'm still learning the process of YouTubing and the different um, the different hmm, the different techniques to use, and um, there's a lot of ums. I'm sorry about the ums, but a lot of different um, yeah, techniques for me to utilize and just kind of keep myself um, there I go with the keep myself just more into like what I should be learning. Um, and there I go with the so many you guys. So many Like when I decided to do this update, I just kind of wanted to give the gifs. I didn't have like anything like, oh, I'm gonna say this and this and this and this. I'm just kind of what's coming to my head of as far as what is going on. But a lot of is coming out. So yeah, I feel like as and there I go again. Now that I'm paying attention to it, you guys, I cannot pay it I cannot pay attention to it because I know that I'm saying so many times. Hopefully I can get through this without saying again. So yeah, uh, so yeah, yes, the update of what's going on with me is that the webinars that I've been attending to help myself, and I strongly recommend those of you who are trying, who would like to or trying to get into social media in any way, I strongly recommend to do webinars. Now, let me speak about the webinar that I took. Uh, the webinar. I was about to say, the webinar that I took uh, is or was was by Spectacular Smith. And if you're not familiar with Spectacular Smith, he was in the group Pretty Ricky, um, and it was an R&B group, Pretty Ricky, back in the 2000s, mid to yeah, 2000s. If you're not familiar, definitely YouTube Pretty Ricky or Google Spectacular Smith. He is he is a really really smart man. He his story is amazing. His journey to where from being with the group and then being an entrepreneur, the story behind that is amazing. Now, his um, webinar that I took was great. It was on social media, and also too, if interest any of you who's interested in building your business, he may be your go-to, one of your go-to. He is also connected with Master P as well. So, and if you're not familiar who Master P is, he is a rapper from the mid 90s into early 2000, and he is a businessman too as well, a great businessman. There's a lot of great business men out there. I feel like Spectacular and Master P, because they are business partners, the information that they provided um, when I took the webinar was very, very helpful. And it was really in depth. Like, I learned so much. When I mean so much, so much from Spectacular Smith. The team is great too. The check-ins, they still check in. The connection is really great. I strongly recommend, if you get an opportunity to um, take his business income challenge, social media income challenge. That's what it's called. So it's a social media income challenge, and they definitely give you in the tools that you could use to succeed in social media. Now, is it free? No, it's not free. So if you do sign up for for Spectacular Smith's Income Challenge, yes, you will have to pay. There's different price range. When I signed up, it was different price range, and I kid you not, it was beneficial. Um, so the package that I signed up for, it was more in depth, being informed on how to make money on social media, business tactics to help yourself to venture into, and um, different ways that using social media for your benefits, to navigate, like what you see, um, the promotionals of how advertisement works. So it's basically like investing in yourself, the different ways to invest in yourself and make money at the same time. I strongly recommend, if any business plan that you have for yourself, and if you have the funds to do so, I say look into it and see if it's for you. It was beneficial for me because I learned a lot. And when you join the webinar, um, it's legit. Like it was work, like homework. It was like being at school for the amount of time that I did the webinar class. And it wasn't just one day. It was overall it was about 7 days, um, because they provide so much information and they check in with you and you get homework assignments that you have to submit and hand in. And yeah, and then they break you have group sessions. So it's not just you sit there and you listen. You sit there, you listen, and you take notes, and then you're broken into groups. And within the group you are, and this was all through Zoom, by the way. Um, you're working with your group and helping each other within your group, um, to get more ideas, and then to get obviously guidance and tips and um, I just went blank. Sorry, you guys. Guidance and tips to help yourself in the journey that you're on. So I definitely believe it is beneficial. Now, once it has ended, obviously, if you feel like you would like to continue to gain more information, it is a fee. I have I did not partake in that, obviously, but it seems from what I've learned about the income challenge um, webinar, it is seems to be annual. So if you are interested or has sessions of some sort, if you are interested, um, I will definitely put the link in the description. Um, but if you are interested in taking his income challenge class, definitely strongly recommend. Even if you're just starting out as like me, um, I I kid you not, it was a different age range for all of us. Some of us was relatable to what our ultimate goal is to do, and some of us had there's some people who had their own business that just needed help with their business and how to navigate. And I'm gonna be honest, those people who had their own business already going for themselves, they just needed extra tools um, that was given to us by Spectacular and his team. Um, everyone was amazing. Everyone, the whole team was amazing, very helpful, and energized. Like you, I was not bored, and I didn't when I took the classes, those 7 days classes, I was up to almost 1 o'clock. So class started at 7. Well, technically eight, technically 8, or close to 8, but the 7 o'clock hour was like the information. So for what I paid for was the more like um, not I want to say one on one, but if we had any questions, there was an hour block if we had any questions that we wanted to ask, that we wanted to know, just based off of what our personal goal it was to be or to get. Um, we had that hour block to ask just for that time frame questions. And the reason why the webinar started at 8 is because the different time zones. So technicality, depending on where everybody's time zone, whoever signed up, everybody was starting. My time zone was 8, so some people's time zone was at 4 or 5. So depending on where you were at in what state, the it will seem late to some, and even ending late on my end, where somebody else it was ending pretty early, depending on what state they lived in. Um, so with that being said, yeah, it was the it was energizing. It was motivational. It was it was just fun, and I wasn't bored. I was very in tune. I took a lot of notes, and I I feel like I've learned so much that, like I said, there's some things I'm working on that I don't want to say too much on, but there's some things that I'm working on that is definitely um, been it's basically because took I took the income challenge. So you know I that 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 motivation of learning something and applying what I learned is like exciting. It's not like it is. It's just exciting, and just navigating from the notes that I took and the things that I took from the spectacular income challenge. Amazing experience, and I strongly will I do it again? Most likely next year. I probably will. Um, Probably will. I mean, if not, then it's probably could be because something's else is going on. But um, it's something that I will recommend, especially for those who it's just those of you who are just getting started. Let's say that. So if I found the information useful and I'm just getting started with YouTubing, like I consider myself still new, even though I have a few videos out and I'm gaining you lovely subscribers. Thank you. And the views. Thank you. Um, I still feel like I'm still new and I'm still learning, and there's nothing wrong with learning and growing, and you know, especially if you're gonna, whether it's a hobby or not, because for me, it's a hobby and I'm having fun with it. Um, and that's the thing, you have to be able to have fun in what you enjoy doing. And if you're having fun doing social media, whether it's TikTok, obviously YouTube, or Snapchat, or um, any type of reels you are putting out, um, just to put yourself out there. I feel like do it and then learn from others and keep learning from others. And then if anyone needs to learn from you, teach others. Like that's what we should be doing. We should be giving each other, be very informative to each other and providing each other with information that and tools that is going to help. especially especially if you already know how to do some things, definitely teach others. And um, if you have a business plan or a business in mind, go with it. So yeah, those are my updates. I feel like, with the seasons change, the holidays coming up, and um, the webinars that I have taken, and family life, I feel like a lot is going on. And la, 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 again, I'm not again. Like, have you seen this already? No. So just to show you guys, who I be, who I be, who I be. It is I. It is I. It's I. So creating. Oh, let's check this out. Jazzy Diva, Gold Mind. Um, so yeah, um, I'm just being, I'm just creating, and I like it. I love it actually. I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it. So that's what I've been doing, and obviously, you guys, the viewers, I I appreciate all of you. You guys have been viewing, whether it's, and I keep saying this in every video, whether it's for 2 or 3 seconds, or 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, or more, you guys are tuned in. So, and then I obviously get subscribers, new subscribers, and I'm happy for that. Thank you. Um, but I I wouldn't I wouldn't say to anyone, um I wouldn't say to anyone who is trying to, what am I trying to say? I wouldn't say to somebody, don't follow your dreams, because even if it's a hobby, or it's something that you're just pursuing because you want to make a career out of it, I say do it, and I wouldn't say not to do it. And I always encourage everyone to follow their dreams, follow things that they would like to do. And it doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter if no one likes your ideas and no one cares, to see or hear what your ideas are. Believe within yourself, follow what you love, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. Yeah, it's all about you. You have to focus on you. So definitely, if you have been thinking about a project of anything, or tongue tied, as always, a career. If you have been thinking about a career choice, there we go. Jazzy J, get it out. um, if you have been thinking about a career choice, um, do it. Even if you feel like it's a risky choice to do it, because it's all about you, and you have to do what makes you happy. You have to do what you believe in, and life is a flow of different ventures, and sometimes that flow of a journey could be risky, and it could be a good risk. And even if it's not a good risk, you learn from it. That's part of life. So, um, yeah, keep in mind that you can do whatever you choose to do that you would like to do, and we all have a journey through this life, and that journey is, knowing what that path of a purpose is for you. And yeah, I say do it. And if you have any mentors, talk to your mentors. If you feel like you need, someone to hear you, or you need someone to, help you. If you have a mentor, definitely go to your mentor and and get that guidance. And if you do not have a mentor, I would suggest, you know, seek out someone who is doing something similar to what you are doing. And if that person, um, if that person is someone that you could connect to, of whether you know them or not, because you could um, watch somebody as a mentor if you don't come across anyone physically, in your path, who you can talk to, then watch, videos on people who is doing something of your interests, because they could be mentors too. You know, um, there's nothing that should be holding you back from doing what you enjoy doing. Okay, so yes, find a mentor and keep yourself motivated. Follow your dreams. Follow the things that you love. Be confident with yourself. Can't stress that enough. And before I go, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in, because you don't have to, but you do. And all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for the views. Those who are not subscribed, but you keep returning to watch me, thank you for that too. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate all of you who are, you know, tuning in. So, with that being said, no matter what time of day it is that you are watching me, much love to you. And yeah, until next time, stay tuned, and I will see you.